Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create an insane automatic gold farm that produces 7k gold nuggets per hour and 108k XP per hour. This design was made by RaiseWorks, so make sure to check them out. Also, you have to make sure that this entire farm is built in a nether waste biome, otherwise piglins won't spawn. So these are the materials you're going to need for the farm. You're going to need 48 stacks of magma blocks, which is the most things. We need a lot of slabs, and you're going to need a ton of minecarts. You're going to need 96 minecarts. It fills up so many chests. Then you're going to need 12 name tags, that's another big thing. And then 4 chests and 4 hoppers, that's optional. You can make it bigger, that's just what you need. Alright, let's get this farm going. So, first, what you want to do is we're going to stack up all the way to max height with scaffolding. Alright, now that we're on top of here, we're going to go down 10 blocks. So we're 256, we want to be on 246. So we're going to go down 10 blocks to here, and then we're going to start building a platform. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to come 2 blocks out here, place a block here, 2 blocks out, block here, 2 blocks out, block here, 2 blocks out, and another block here. So this is what it should look like for now. Now we're going to place 4 glass like this, and we're going to make a perimeter around this shape, and it has to be glass, otherwise the piglins can spawn on it. Okay, so now we have a shape like this. We're going to come underneath and place chests all the way around like this, and then we're going to place the glass blocks on tops with hopper. Alright, now that we've done that, we can take our slab and we can place it on the underside of the slab, so it should look like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place rails on top of the hoppers horizontally like this. So when you're standing in here, it should look like it's horizontal in all directions. Now we're going to take a minecart and we're going to put 24 minecarts in each slot. So that will make entity cramming so that the piglins can fall in, and then that is how we're going to kill them. So it's a fully automatic farm. So it's going to be 24 in each, so we need 96 overall. So let's go to that. Right, now that we have this, we can build slabs here, like this, so that when we're in here, the piglins won't be able to get to us. Now, we're going to expand this platform by going 4 blocks out this way to here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do that on all the sides. And then we're going to fill it all in like a square. Alright, now that we have this, we can move on to the next bit. Alright, now we're going to build the killing chamber for all the piglins. So first we're going to place stairs leading into each of the holes of where the minecarts are, and then we're going to do a little pattern with some slabs. So first we're just going to cover all the holes, so all the minecart holes and the hole where you'll be standing in, so it should be looking like this. And then you're just going to place 2 slabs like this on each side, so when you come above it should look like a bit of a distorted hashtag, just like this. Now going on to the next level, it's going to be quite the same, except I'm gonna use a different type of slab. So if I use the same type of slab, you see it becomes one block, and we don't want that. So I'm going to use a different type of slab so that it comes straight above it. You can still use the same type of slab, but it will be a bit more annoying. So what we're going to do is we're going to place slabs on top of here, slabs here, slabs here, slabs here, and slabs here. So it should look like this. It should look a bit of a circle shape. And you don't want to put a slab here, because otherwise it will make the farm a bit worse, because it will not really help the piglins pathfinding. You just want it to let it go straight in. If you put a block here, they'll have to go like that. So you want to keep this block open for their pathfinding. All right, now that we've done that, we're basically gonna replicate these bits on top. And instead of filling in these bits, we're going to put temporary blocks on top of them. I'm going to take trapdoors and put the trapdoors there, so that the piglins think that they can just walk straight in, whereas they can't, because they think this is a proper block, but they can't. Also, if you're in survival, do not jump into this, because you will die. So a safety precaution for that is, while you're building on the farm, flip all these down so you can't walk into them, but be aware that you have to flip them back up, because otherwise if you turn on the farm and you stand here, start AFKing with the things on, the piglins can just come up here and they will kill you. So yeah, that's a little tip. Alright, now that we've done this, we're going to build a platform out for the piglins to come to us. So what we're going to do is we're going to build out 19 blocks in each direction. So now that we've finished, we're just going to extend it and make it a 5-block platform on each. So just build out 2 blocks on each side of your platform on all 4 of the bridges. Now that we've made each of these a 5-block platform, you should see that they're 5 by 19 like this, and that's what you need to do. Make sure all of this is correct as well. But now we're going to start the spawning platform for the farm. So this is where all the pigmen will spawn. So first we're going to put a magma block here, and then a diagram of the circle that we're going to use is going to show up on the screen just right now. Make sure that you place blocks on the outside of the circle, because this is actually going to be the inner circle of a larger circle that we're going to make. So I'll show you. So for the first row, we're going to go, it's 5 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, like this, 4, 5, like this, and on the diagram, it shows it like this. So make sure you don't place a block here, and you place the block here. So extend it 1 horizontally like this. So then the rest of the diagram, we go 1 more, so 1, 2, 3, 1 more, 1, 1, 2, like this, down 1, like this, and then down 2 again, then 1 here, then 2 like this, then 1, then 2 like this, then 1, then 3 like this, 3 like this, and then the 5. So this is exactly how it should look. And now we're going to do this for all of the sides, so I'm going to time lapse this. Alright, now that we've finished this entire circle, now that we've finished making our circle, we're going to expand the circle more so that piglins can actually spawn. So what we're going to do is we're going to build out 5 blocks this way, like this, so there should be 4 blocks in between. And then a new diagram is going to come up, and that's going to be the outer circle. So I'll show you for the first apart for circles. So this is going to be the middle block, and then we're going to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then unlike this one, where we went like this to connect the blocks, we're actually going to go in one instead, not out one. Because this is outside it, so we want it in, because we're eventually going to fill this in, so it doesn't really matter if you place box it, but it does matter if you place box it, because then that won't work. So now you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, this, 1, 2, 3 like this, 2, 2, 3 like this, 1, 2, 1, 2 like this, and then you should have 3, 4, 2, then you can go 1, 1 again, and then you go 2, again, 2, again, and then again you can see the little 2, so we can have more, have 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you connect up here, and so that is exactly how you do it, and then you're just going to do that for each side. Alright, now that we've done this, we can start filling in everything. Alright, now that we've finished filling it in, we've got to do 2 more layers of this and a layer of slabs. So what you're going to want to do is you're basically going to replicate this entire circle twice more on these 2 layers, and then you want to come again and place this, do a layer of slabs in the exact same order, and this will prevent gas spawning for the slabs, so you've got to make sure that you do it on the bottom layer, so you can see that on the bottom layer, nothing can spawn on these. And when it's 2 layers, then obviously the gas won't be able to spawn on a 2-layer block. So I'll quickly fill this in and I'll shoot. Now that we've fully finished up all the layers, make sure that the slabs are on the hard slab, otherwise that's very painful to redo. We're going to add in some safety piglins, and what they're going to do is they're basically going to just tell everyone that they're still angry at you, because when you're running the farm and you're sitting in there for a very long time, there's a good chance that the zombies will forget that they're actually angry at you, and the farm will stop working. So we're going to place some piglins on the outside with name tags, making sure that when a new set spawns in, they just don't forget that they're angry at you. So for this side, we're going to build out 1, 2, 3 like this, and then build 1 here, and that's where they're going to stand. And now we're going to push just one of these guys. It's pretty easy to push them. They have no pathfinding, they won't walk away from you. So basically you just push them straight onto here. Once you get them on, they won't move. They're pretty dumb. They don't know what they're doing. So you just push them onto here, break these blocks, send anvil, name them whatever you feel. I'm gonna name them subscribe because that is what you should do. And then we name them, and then that's all good. And then we're going to have to do this for quite a few sides. So again, for here, 1, 2, 3 out. And then this is where he stands. And we'll push this guy over. We'll name tag him now, I guess. Push him over. Make sure he doesn't fall into the void. Otherwise, that'll be a waste of a name tag. And, oh, maybe I did what I said. So now he's here, you can just break him. And then we're going to have to do these for the diagonal places as well. So you're going to come to the middle here, and we're going to go, basically, we're going to go 3 out. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then this is the block they're going to stand on. So, I mean, you can place these in here for safety. So we can take this guy, push him. The slab at the end is wrong, so make sure you don't place it on. You can name tag him. Push him on, make sure he's on the farthest block, and then get rid of the rest. Alright, now just do that for the rest of the corners, so here. And also make sure that the slabs are on half slabs so that nothing can spawn on them. You don't want another zombie spawning in and maybe pushing them off or something like that, or anything like that. So make sure they are on the bottom half of the slabs. Alright, so now you've put piglins on all 16 of these spaces, if I'm correct. I'm not very smart. Oh, sorry, 12 of these spaces actually. Sorry, that's my bad. If you put piglins on all 12 of these spaces, that's it. That's the farm done. So all you need to do to start it up, turn into survival. You'll want to have some. Ooh, what's this guy doing here? You're going to want to have some snowballs or a bow. They both work. Make sure, as before I said, you can leave these down. Make sure you put them out before you hit them. What you're going to do, you can come down here and just take your bow and don't hit one of those people on the side, because that would be a bit annoying, because then you have to redo it. So just make sure that they're not on the one side, so I can tell he's not on the side. So, oh wait, forgot to change. So we go into survival. I don't have an arrow. Alright, yeah, so you're gonna come here, shoot him, actually hit him if you're good, and you'll see they'll all start flocking towards you. And then they'll fall in the traps and they'll start dying. And you can see that it's incredibly loud, so I would recommend turning it off so that you can't hear them. And you can see within about 2 seconds I got 15 XP, so yep, up to 20. It's very quick. And go to creative, you can see in these chests they're already filling up really quickly. And if you want a auto sorting system for these, because obviously that's a lot of stuff, I can give you a bit. You can check out my other video and that will show you how to make a simple sorting system. Thank you, goodbye. So there are a few common problems you'll find with this farm. First, you've got to make sure that everything is spawn proof. You don't want any ghasts spawning in the middle of an AFK station. Next, you want to make sure that if you're building something under, like a sorting system, you have to make sure you expand the glass platforms over where you're building so that the piglins can't jump down and kill you. Also, make sure the whole farm is in the nether waste, as I said at the start of the video, because that's the only place where piglins spawn. If it's done in a basalt delta or somewhere like that, it just won't work. Thanks for watching this video all the way until the end. If the farm helped you in any way, please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for what you want me to do a tutorial for next, be sure to tell me. Credit to RaiseWorks for the design. Have a great day, thank you, and goodbye.